Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we are back with new videos. I know I took a bit of a break because I had a lot of things going on in my life, and sometimes life could get crazy, as everybody knows. But today we're going to be doing an Animal Cooker V2. Now with this system, guys, I've been personally using it on the server that I'm playing on, and I made a ton of improvements. Now how this works is that the animals go right to the bottom, and once you press that button, the lava will dispense for a certain amount of time, giving enough damage to the animal so they will die with one shot and all their meats will go directly into the chest. So let me show you firsthand how this works off the bat. Now all you have to do is breed the animals on top and all the babies will fall directly into the bottom. Which is great, real simple, real basic. And the cool thing is the adults on top will never fall down, which is a plus. And the babies will never get cooked as well. So they're always safe. And I'm going to show you firsthand right now. Now we're going to press the button again, and you're going to see that all those babies on the bottom are going to be right there the second it retracts. See? Perfect. Because we all know if you kill a baby animal, you're not going to get nothing anyway. Now at this point, guys, we're going to wait a little bit, and once they're fully grown, all you have to do is press that button again. And the great thing about it, guys, you don't have to press this more than once. You press it one time and it does the job instantly to pretty much every animal. Not to worry, guys, I'm going to show you what animals you're going to need for this specific system. But as you can see, everything goes directly into that chest, and you have a light indication system to let you know when everything's going in and when it stops. Which is a plus. That's always a plus, guys. Now, with this system, there are a bunch of perks. Now, if this ever happens, because I've had this happen, a few of my friends actually spam clicked the button and the lava got stuck in dispense mode, which was horrible because when I pressed the button, it just retracted it and then pushed it back. It kind of inverted the whole process. So I added a reset button to correct that issue, which is right here on the side. You press that button if this ever happens, and it retracts the lava in one shot. No headaches, no problems. That simple. So if anybody wants to be, spamming that button and mess up the whole rhythm, you can always correct it with one press of a button with no issue. And I added some doors on the side, because sometimes you want to come in here and get the XP. And the cool thing is you can add the door on both sides or on one side. It's pretty much your choice. So that's always an optional feature you can always add to the system if you want to. And what I love about this is the fact that all the redstone is hidden. As you can see, there's nothing in the back and it's about 3 wide. And you can really put this and connect this with your house with no problems because all the redstone is in the bottom. Doesn't really require a lot of space and doesn't take up too much. You're probably going to have to dig about 3 blocks deep from ground level, but in all honesty, the redstone is very simple and neat, which is always a plus for me. I always like the things to be neat and smooth, especially when you're building things. You don't want things to be overly complicated. Now, these are the animals you can use: a mushroom cow, a pig, a cow, and a sheep. These are the only animals you can use. So when you're building the system, keep that in mind, in case you guys ask any, weird questions. So let's jump right into it, guys. All right, make sure you pause the video and have this set up before you even begin. Keep in mind that gray area is where the hoppers are at and basically where the animals are going to land on. Now at this point, guys, right here in the center, we're going to go 2 blocks in, 1, 2, and on the third one you're going to add a repeater going forward, and you're going to place 15 right across. I'm going to show you the largest version of this that you can make, but keep in mind, guys, you can really reduce this to any size. But the biggest is 15, which I'm about to show you right now. Now in front of each repeater, you're going to add a block right in front of it. Keep in mind, on the side here, you're going to add 2 block spacing. And right in front of those blocks, you're going to add a redstone torch in front of each one. Perfect. Then you can add a block right on top of each redstone torch. Now guys, make sure you pause the video at any point to really make sure you have everything set up correctly. Then you're going to add a redstone torch in front of each block like so, in the opposite direction. Then right on top of here, guys, you're going to add another block on top of each redstone torch again. And you can extend that right across to the other end. Fantastic. So you should have this kind of format, you see? Now, right on top, guys, you're going to add a dispenser. Make sure it's a dispenser, not a dropper. Right on top of each block. Trust me, you wouldn't believe how often that's always a mistake. Then you're going to add a block parallel to that torch. And a block right there. And two right in front. And delete the one in the middle. Then right there in the middle, you're going to add a repeater going forward. And a redstone dust right there with a block of your choice right on top of that redstone dust. And that block will be one right above the ground level. Then you add 4 blocks right there on the side to make this kind of wall setup. And you're going to add a block right there and one next to it and delete the one that we first placed. See, right in front of that redstone dust. Perfect. Now we're going to leave that alone. We're not going to touch that. Now right over here, guys, you're going to add a block right there. See? And 2 pieces of redstone dust. See that? Should have this kind of look. Perfect. Yeah, I said it, guys. Perfect. Then you add a block there, repeat it going forward, and then 15 pieces of redstone dust. Now keep in mind, guys, if you don't want it this wide, you could always make it shorter. I'm just showing the maximum size you can make it. Then you're going to add a redstone dust there with a block right next to the repeater. And you're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 repeaters. Now I like to put them on full delay. But keep in mind, depending on the server, animals tend to die kind of funny. Especially with pigs. So you might have to adjust that delay system just a bit depending on how you're playing with it. Okay, so if you feel that this delay is a little too long, just reduce it. Now you're gonna add 2 blocks right in front of that repeater, and right there you're gonna add 1 dropper. Make sure it's a dropper. Then you're gonna add 2 hoppers right behind it, and you're gonna add a line of hoppers like so to your parallel to the last dispenser or torch on both ends. Now repeat that on this side as well. Fantastic. Alright. Now you're going to get your block of choice and you're going to place it right there and extend it right across. And you're going to add 3 right over here. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Then you add a block right there. A block right on top of it, and then extend it right to the other side. Then you're going to add a block right there on that corner, like so. Now let's try to get all the redstone done at this point. Now we're going to go right over here, back over here. We're going to have that block right there. A block right in front, like so. See? Then 1 parallel there, and then you're going to add 3 right over here. And right over here, guys, you're going to add a comparator. You're going to make sure you activate it. See? Because believe it or not, that's going to get the signal from the dropper itself. Then a block in front of it, a block right there, and some redstone dust there. Now we don't want that to interact with that, so you're going to place a block there to cut it off, and a block on the side of it. Then you add 1 repeater, and then 2 pieces of redstone dust going forward. And on top of that block, you're going to add a redstone lamp. And you're going to add 1 large chest right there on top of the dropper and 1 to the side. And I personally like to add a crafting table. Now we're going to cover this up, guys. But before we do that, we're going to add 2 blocks right there. We're going to add a straight line parallel to to the repeaters. Then you're going to add some redstone dust right across. And we have to activate that. So you have to add a block there and then a repeater right there. Now at this point, guys, you add a block there with a button. because that's what's going to activate the entire system. I don't like the button right next to the lamp, but you could set it up that way if you wanted to. Now at this point, guys, just cover this up. Fantastic. And like I said, guys, make sure you adjust these repeaters. If you feel that this delay is a little too long for the animal that you're using, always change it. You know what I mean? Don't hesitate, always change it, because I know that depending on if you're playing by yourself or on a server, things tend to act funny. But you have that option right now to really test that out and change it down the line. But once you have the perfect settings, just cover it up and you're good to go. So let's add some more right over here. And make sure to add the button right here, because that's going to be your manual reset button. Just in case a lot of dispensers and you have to retract it, or somebody messes up the whole flow of it. It's a quick way to fix the issue with no headaches. So then you're going to add your glass in the middle. And right over here, guys, I personally like to add an iron door. Now you could do it on one side, you could do it on both sides, or you could delete it completely. But I kind of like that because it allows me to go inside in case I want to take out any animals, or if I just want to go in there just to get the XP, whatever the case is. Now a little trick over here where the button's at, you could add the door right there, but I personally don't like to press the button or the reset button and that door open. Maybe it's a pet peeve of mine, I just don't like it. But I know a simple way to correct that. Kind of go inside right here at an angle and place the door so that it kind of lands like so. You see? So that when you put the lever on, it actually is activating it. So that's actually a live redstone signal. So it kind of prevents that from really going off every time you press the button. Now on the opposite end, guys, you're going to add a lever right there as well, if you want to. And this is extremely important, guys. You're going to add signs right here if you're going to use sheep, cow, or mushroom cows. But if you're going to use a pig, make sure you add half slabs. And that only applies to the pig itself. But if it's not a pig, make sure you use a sign and you place it right across from one end down to the other. That will prevent the lava from killing the babies, and the half slabs from killing the baby pigs. Now at this point, guys, in each dispenser, make sure you put one bucket of lava in each one. I know that takes some time, so pause the video if you need to just accomplish this. Fantastic. Alright, it's looking good so far. Now you're going to place a block of your choice right on top. It could be either whatever you want. And you're going to add a straight line of stairs from one end down to the other. Then we're going to add some blocks like so. Right across from the top. And then right across from one end down to the other from the back end. Now if you want to add a little more trimming, I like to add some stairs right there. Some upside down stairs from that point. And add a block on the corner. So you can either leave it like that or add an upside down stairs to really give it that extra detail. Now at this point, you're going to add 3 blocks right across, and you're going to wrap this right around the entire thing. So extend it right across, 2 more blocks right there, and then connect it with the rest like so. And make sure to cover this up as well, okay guys? Because you want to make this as discreet as possible. Now guys, we're almost done. We got the majority of the hard part done, but this is very important as well. Now you're going to add some trapdoors right on top of that block like so. Or underneath that block. And you're going to make sure you close it just for now. See? Now do not mess this up, guys. This is very important. You're going to place this trapdoor on the block above the dispenser. Right there. The best way to test that out is that when you close it, it lands downwards. Because if you add it on top of that block, when you activate it, all the animals will fall right down, and trust me, it is a pain to correct that. Especially when you have all those animals where you want it to be at. So make sure it does that, you know, when you start placing this. Makes a world of difference, and trust me, it prevents a lot of headaches. So you have to place it on the block above the dispensers. Perfect. Now, once you've done that, you're going to close this up. And what you want to create here is that right inside here, it is all closed. So it's all closed off. The animals can't move, can't get out. And the cool thing about this, guys, you only need 2 animals. So if it's a pig, sheep, mushroom cow, or whatever the case, you just need 2 of them. Now, you could light it up if you want to. And at this point, pause the video, because what you're going to do here is you're going to breed the animals repeatedly. And it does take time, because once you breed the first 2, you got to wait for the baby to grow. Then you got to breed it again. And as it keeps growing and growing and growing, you want your numbers to be to where you want it to be. I mean, you could add, I don't know, 50 cows or 200 cows is your choice. Now, once you have the desired amount of animals that you want right inside, you're going to want to permanently close this up. Right across, just cover that whole entire top layer. Fantastic. And at this point, guys, you can really decorate it to your likings. Especially if you have it in a house, outside, in the basement, wherever the case is. Now, once you've done that, you're going to open inside, go back inside, and you're going to open up the trap chest. Well, the trapdoors, I mean. And the cool thing is the full adults will never fall through. Only the babies. Which is great. It's kind of the whole point of this. Let me get this guy back inside. Come on, buddy. Alright. And you're going to go right to the front, and you're going to open up these trapdoors as well. Now, not to worry, guys, the babies will never come out. I never had that issue, and that's super rare. Because they always fall before they even have the chance to move forward. I'm going to show you right now. Look, as I breed them, guys, you're going to notice they're going to fall straight forward as they move forward. And there you have it, guys. The design is complete. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.